Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Gamers Den. I'm, of course, your host, Cancel Listen. For a random video for this Saturday, we have my top 3 favorite X-Men Fox movies. So, the X-Men movies that Fox made. From the original one, from the early 2000s, all the way to New Mutants. Anything past that with the MCU, when they come out, as of doing this video, X-Men have not joined the MCU yet, at all. That being said, let's get started with a few distinct honorable mentions. The first 2 X-Men films, very first 2, are some of my favorites, but I cannot put them on the list yet at all. If it was on the list, X-Men 2 would definitely be number 5, because I like my next one, Deadpool 2, a little bit more. Deadpool 2 is not on the list at all. Unless I said Deadpool 2, not the first Deadpool. Another big one for me was X-Men First Class. I love this movie. And I did like X-Men Origins of Wolverine before I found out Wade Wilson was Deadpool. Then I got a little mad too. I still watch it, you know. I still watch it. It still got some balls to wall action. Got Sabretooth again. I like Sabretooth. He's one of my favorite X-Men villains. Not in my top 5, at least in my top 10, you know. And yeah, but with that being said, guys, I did like the Mutants. It wasn't that bad. But I do hate that that's where it ended. But going on, number 3 is the Wolverine. Now this one is different from X-Men Origins of Wolverine. This one takes place years later. And the reason I like it is because it brings in a new character, the Silver Samurai. They bring him to life, and he actually looks pretty good. It was, Viper? I think the character's name is. I don't know. It's some kind of snake lady. She is cool. Cool. I like seeing new characters. I love seeing new characters brought to the table. Because it adds more to it. And seeing more with Wolverine in that train sequence was one of my favorite action shots from a Marvel film. As well as a Wolverine shot. That was just cool. Next up is number 2, Deadpool. I love this film to the point where I actually own this one. This was one of the earliest X-Men movies that I owned, along with X-Men First Class. The only 2 that I had for the longest time until I started adding to my collection a bit, with Deadpool 2 and X-Men 3. But this this movie is like a big, like 2-hour comic. It's basically the equivalent of reading a bunch of comics, like one of them books, you know, the compilation books. This was Deadpool on. This was the Deadpool comic book, a Deadpool novel, or whatever, like a compilation book. I can't even believe that they greenlit this one, let alone kept greenlit it to the point where Deadpool 3 is not only going to stay rated R, but part of the MCU. That being said, you might be wondering what my number 1 slot is. If that one's my number 2, and I'm praising the hell out of it, well, funny enough, it's X-Men 3, The Last Stand. The only one of the original trilogy that I put on there, and there's a reason behind that. Yeah, the Dark Phoenix saga is a little shit. I did watch the cartoon version from the original 80s series first, so it wasn't, but the main reason I liked it was because of the Beast. One of my favorite characters of all time from the X-Men lineup. I was just doing X-Men characters. He would be on that top 10 list, which I'm hoping to do at some point. But, and later on I found out that Frazier, Kelsey Grammer himself, played the character. Lots of fur, lots of blue makeup. And I loved it. Juggernaut in this one. No, it's not as comic book accurate, but I do love Do you know who I am? I'm a juggernaut, bitch. I loved it. It was funny. Multiple Man was kind of weird. Mystique kind of backstabbing Magneto after being rejected for him by him because she's now human was kind of funny. Um, Seeing these characters like Colossus and Kitty Pryde and Iceman pop up. I really love Iceman and Bobby's fight in this one because if you remember from the second movie, Bobby, aka Pyro, went somewhere else. He went with the villains. He's like, you should stay in school, Bobby. And of course, Iceman, being in school and training his power set, boom, never should have left. It was very amusing. The entire thing was amusing, and I really love this entire movie for the most part. There are a few scenes that are just like, but I did like it growing up, and I really loved the climactic fight where Wolverine just like, everyone stay together and hold this line. I can't wait to see Wolverine join the Avengers along with the rest of the X-Men. It's going to be cool. It's going to be lit. But with that being said, guys, go down to the comments down below and let me know what your favorite X-Men films are. And of course, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. And hopefully you like, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'll be doing something with X-Men, maybe. Never know. With that being said, guys, I'm Case Lupus. This has been the Gamers Den. See you guys in the next one. Bye.